Okay everyone, I'm going to make an instructional video on how to do a Town Hall 9 Hog Attack, because apparently I see people still struggling with this, so I figured I'd show some videos and do a little explanation of the thought pattern behind it. Hopefully that'll help you guys out. First thing is composition. This is actually, as we know, Devil, who's a monster stud at this attack right now. So essentially, this is almost always the same. So I'm going to talk about the one change is earthquakes versus a jump. But generally, your composition, the comp he uses all the time is 2 golems, 15 wizards, 5 wall breakers, your heroes, 18 hogs. That's it. It's a simple comp. You're going to put 5 bowlers, get max bowlers, and stick them in your clan castle. From there, you always want to go 2 heals, because that's going to take care of your hogs, and then 1 rage that you're going to use as your kill squad to take things out. And then typically you'll run a jump and a couple poisons, but he had decided in this time to go with some earthquakes. But go with the single jump and the 2 poisons to start. Always use that comp. Always use this comp in general. Just get used to it. Practice it. Attack it, attack it, attack it. Go into wars and just use this comp and then see what happens. And what you'll discover is as you learn this comp well, you'll know, oh, hey, earthquakes would work better in this particular layout, or maybe 2 rages would work, whatever. You'll get to that point later. But for now, just build this comp with the jump and the 2 poisons instead of the earthquakes. And I'll explain why. So we'll go ahead. I want to talk about the script. The other thing is, if you're struggling in war to do things in a timely fashion and you kind of find yourself panicking, get a piece of paper and just write down 5 words, maybe 10 words. And literally it's just golem, and then after that screen wizards, and then after that wall breakers, and then after that heroes clan castle, and then after that rage, and then hogs, and then heals. And if you just write those down when you're in the throes of the war, you can just glance down at that piece of paper and it's going to let you know sequentially what you need to do. You won't have to think. Once you get where you're real comfortable with the war progression and you know how to do it, you can kind of do it on the fly and start making decisions. But you write down this script, and I'll show you. Devil does it the same way every single time, and it works every single time. Well, not every, but it's going to give you the best chance of success. So the first thing he's always going to do is he's going to figure out where he's going to go. You almost always attack from a flat angle, and your idea here, let me pause this real quick. The name of the game for you is you need, well, up to 4 things that you want to do initially. And that is, you want to drive a kill squad that consists of your 2 heroes, a bunch of wizards, your clan castle, and the golems. And you want to just push it into the middle. You don't care if the town hall is there. You don't care about anything. You want to get golems in the core. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, take out the queen. Rule number 3, kill the clan castle. And then rule number 4, which is optional, is anywhere there's a possibility of being double giant bombs or any bombs, you want to go ahead and run through those. Run your kill squad through, but make sure it gets target, goals 1, 2, and 3 met, which is in the core, clan castle, queen, and then blow up bombs. So what he's going to do is he's going to prep it by just going in, and this might be why he did a wall breaker. Maybe he didn't think or an earthquake, because he didn't think a jump would maybe work there. But he's going to jump, and then what he's going to do is he's going to come over here, and he's going to put down, I'll even predict what he's going to do. Golem, screen of wizards. So it'll come here in a second. Golem, screen of wizards. Now I recommend not putting some in the middle. I suggest flanking them far wide, because when you drop your royals and stuff, they'll go in and take these buildings. Oh, here come the wall breakers, right? That's what I talked about the script. So golem, screen wizards, wall breakers, royals, clan castle, a couple extra wizards, you'll rage right here. Boom. Queen is now dead, clan castle is now dead, he's moving in, and he's getting his golems into the core. These guys are moving in big. The minute that happens, I'm going to pause right here. The minute that happens, you've now created a dead spot right here, right? What a lot of people do is they come in with their hogs up high like this. The problem with that is this hog moving in is moving in against a fully defended area. There is a full array of defensive buildings there and there. If you attack here or here, you're going into an area where 30% of the defensive units that could be firing on you are already dead. So it's kind of a flank move, not a complete from behind move. And you'll sometimes see it work from behind. If you watch, the success rates come better from these flanking attacks. So sure enough, I'm going to hit play again. He's going to come in, and sure enough, we'll look down in this corner, and here come the hogs. Do not spread them out. People spread them out too much. They don't kill buildings fast enough unless they're in a group of 7 or 8 at a time. Now, he's doing a big old wolf pack, which is great. Now, if you'll notice, he comes in, he heals, and then he's going to, you count. You like watch your units go, and you let them move, and then you want to place your next heal. So you don't want to place them again. We've talked about this in other videos. You don't want to place where they're at. You want to place where they're going. And then at that point, it's academic. So anyway, I'll do a couple other examples here in just a minute, and you'll see that he does this system over and over again. But if you'll notice, it's very sequential. It is golems, it is screening wizards, it's break the walls, drop the kill squad, including the clan castle, get into the middle. The minute, one of the things too that I see as a mistake is people will move in and they'll let their kill squad just completely flail out in the middle. The idea is the minute everything is in the middle, that's when you want to deploy your hogs, because then all these defensive units, especially the ones over here, are still firing at the core. When they are, it gives those hogs time to do what they want to do. So anyway, good luck. Alright, so here's step 2, or another example of this hog video. So this is Leo taking out some guy, crushing him pretty good. So you'll know the same comp, 2 golems, 13 wizards, 20 hogs. He's got 4 wall breakers and the royals, a couple heals, a rage, and then 5 and 4 earthquakes. Now remember, I talked about using jumps and poison instead of earthquake, but there's times earthquake can work, so certainly not going to knock on it, and it's got its, you know, it's got its times, as I talked about. So anyway, let's watch the play here, and you'll see the same script. So it's going to start out, of course, golem. So he'll actually, he earthquakes first, I get it. He's going to come in, he's going to go golem, start drawing fire, screen. Now I think he puts too many wizards in here. I think if you just put a couple out here and a couple out here, wait for the wall breakers to go, then he could put a huge wad of wizards right there. I think they'd pack in a little better, but whatever. His royals, his clan castle, he moves in, triggers some bombs, going to wait for the clan castle to deploy. He's going to rage. This is where if you had a poison, it would be nice. But he's going to come in here, rough this whole thing up, and then pretty much the minute that is fully engaged, we talked about, you don't want to wait too long. You wait until you hit the core, and then boom, hogs, all in a big group. You're going to predict their movement. They're going to go over here, then they're going to start going this way. Notice he's going to place the heal in front of the action, right there. Now he's going to be up here, and he's going to move this way. He's going to see a bomb. The minute you see a bomb, you drop a heal if one's not already down. Okay, heal's already down, he's good. He's going to move this way, sees bombs, heal. See how that works? So again, it's the same script. It's very rote, very literal. 2 golems, the screen, the wall breakers, the heroes, the clan castle, rage, deploy your hogs, heal. It's almost always like that.